So the next phase 2, is the accelerants. Okay, your foundation is solid. The leaks are plugged, the bottlenecks are cleared, the repetitive tasks are automated. Now it's time to step on the gas. The next 3 steps are what take a good system and turn it into a great one. This is where the real growth happens. Step 4, C is for connect. Connecting to AI, leveraging AI to work around the clock. Let's talk about AI, and before your eyes glaze over, I promise this is more practical than it sounds. We're not talking about robots or science fiction. We're talking about specific, purpose-built tools that act like a highly efficient team member who never sleeps, never has a bad day, and never forgets to follow up. So AI tool number 1, the after-hours voice app. So picture this, it's 9:47 p.m. on a Saturday. A homeowner just noticed a water stain spreading across their ceiling. They're stressed, they want answers, they called you. Your old system, voicemail. They hang up without leaving one. They call your competitor who has a live answering service. You lose the job. Your new system, a voice AI picks up, it greets them by your company name, it asks how it can help, collects their name, contact info, and the basic details of what they need. Schedules a callback for the first thing in the morning. It sends them a confirmation text. By the time your team walks in Monday morning, that lead is already in your CRM, flagged as high priority, with an appointment scheduled. That job is almost certainly yours. AI tool number 2, the website chatbot. Most homeowners do their research at night after the kids are in bed. They're on your website at 10:30 p.m. asking questions. With a chatbot, those questions get answered immediately. What services do you offer? What areas do you cover? How do I request an estimate? All of this can be handled automatically, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And the best chatbots don't just answer questions. They qualify the lead. They ask the right questions to determine if this is someone you want to work with, what their timeline is, what their budget range looks like. By the time a human on your team picks it up, the heavy lifting is already done. AI tool number 3, the decision layer. Not all leads are created equal. Some leads are ready to book right now, some are just exploring, some are never going to be a good fit. AI tools can help you prioritize based on factors like response time, engagement level, job size, and location. Your system can flag which leads deserve immediately a human attention and which ones can go through a standard nurture sequence. Your team stops chasing dead leads and focuses their energy where it's most likely to convert. That's a huge efficiency gain. Step 5, U is for unleash, freeing your team to do what they do best. Here's where everything we've built starts to really pay off. Think about the best people on your team, the ones who are great with customers, the ones who can read a room, ask the right questions, make someone feel confident that they've hired the right company. Those people are your competitive advantage. But here's the question, how much of their day are they actually spending on that? Or are they buried in administrative tasks, manual data entry, phone tag, and paperwork? When you combine refined processes, cleared bottleneck, smart automation, and AI tools, what you get is time. Real, recaptured time that your team can redirect toward the high-value activities that actually move the needle. What does unleashed look like in practice? Your sales-minded team member is no longer manually following up on every quote. The system does that automatically. Instead, they're having real conversations with warm leads who are ready to decide. Your office admin is no longer spending 2 hours a day on data entry. That's handled by the integration between your lead sources and your CRM. Instead, they're proactively calling customers to check in after a job, building loyalty and generating referrals. You, the owner, are no longer the one who can answer certain questions or make certain directions because you've documented your processes and trained your team on them. Instead, you're working on the business instead of constantly in it. This is what unleash means, not adding more people, maximizing the people you already have. Finally, step 6, E is for evaluate, measuring what matters and evolving. So, all right, we're on the final step. And this one is what separates businesses that get a little better from businesses that keep getting better. Here's the truth about any system. It's never finished. The market changes, your team changes, customer base evolves. What worked last year might need tweaking this year. Only way to stay ahead of that is to measure what matters and use that data to make smart decisions. So metric number 1, speed to lead. This is the single most predictive metric for your close rate. How fast on average does your team respond to a new lead inquiry? The goal, under 5 minutes during business hours. Under 5 minutes. I know that sounds aggressive, but remember, we've now built systems, automation, AI, streamlined processes that make this achievable without your team running around like their hair is on fire. Track this number, protect it. Metric 2, contact rate. Of all the leads that come into your system, what percentage do you actually make contact? Meaning a real human conversation. A well-optimized revenue rescue machine should be hitting 90% or higher. If you're significantly below that, you have either a process gap, bottleneck, or a speed to lead problem that needs attention. Track it. Know your number. Work to move it up. Metric 3, conversion rate. Of the leads you make contact with, how many turned into booked jobs? The target here is 35% or higher. If you're below that, it's worth investigating where in the conversation you're losing people. Is it pricing? Is it follow-up timing? Is it that certain team members are dramatically outperforming others in their sales conversations? Data doesn't lie. And once you have consistent data, you can make decisions based on reality instead of gut feel. So creating your evaluation rhythm. I recommend weekly check-ins on these 3 metrics. Keep it simple, 15 minutes with your team every Monday morning. Here are the numbers from last week. Here's what's working. Here's what we're going to improve this week. Over time, you'll start to see patterns. Certain days are better than others. Certain lead sources convert higher. Certain follow-up messages get more response. This is gold. The revenue rescue machine isn't a one-time project. It's a living system, and the evaluate step is what keeps it alive and improving.